They go deeper than that. But see, people don't know that. People who don't really know music think that, oh, that's the Wu-Tang song. Yeah and no, because I mean that's where I got the idea from. But I know the Ant Pebbles from my mom and my grandma, so it's like, you know, it just makes it better. Because now it's like a song that like, okay, don't get me wrong, your grandma can listen to it, but only the clean version, because it's like she'll recognize the song, she'll recognize it, and then that'll make her like it. I mean, well, as far as okay, so as far as writing, I don't write, but it's like a mental writing. So it's like when I like record, I put the headphones on, and whatever like comes out naturally, that's what I go with. And once you come in strong, it's like it kind of just like rolls out, because it's like having a conversation when you rap. You just want people to relate to what you're saying and make sense. So, you know, I'm not gonna be talking like, oh, I bought an airplane. I'm just saying regular day-to-day shit that me and my friends and shit go through. So, you know, 8 Bands was just like, I was at DJ Swift's house. Shout out DJ Swift. That's NBA Youngboy's producer. So he's from my city. So he has a studio at his house. And they had sent me the beat, the After Laughter sample. And I was like, nah, it ain't really. So I had the beat for like 6 months before I actually rapped on it. So we was chilling one day and they turned it on. I was like, man, I'll try it. And that's how you hear like all like the realness inside the song. You hear the laugh and you hear like people talking, because we were in a room just recording the song, just like having fun. And then it turned out to be 8 Bands. I mean, as far as regular, because I record every day. So you feel me? Every day I probably make like 5-6 songs. 3 of them I'm really gonna like fuck with and like keep and like try to do something with. So Goatmode was just like, I hadn't dropped. Well, no, I had dropped, but it's like, I'm one of them people, I feel like if you ain't dropping consistently, your fans start to like forget about you. So it's like, I was like, man, what I'm gonna do? And I had like 100 and some songs at the time. This before I lost my phone. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna pick like the best, like the one I think that's the hardest, and just put them on the mixtape. And then it actually started doing good. Like I got a good reaction out of that. And then it was like, once I started listening to the songs, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna put all harmonizing songs. Of course, with 8 Bands on there, because that's a single. But I'm gonna put all harmonizing songs, you know, stuff to make people like, okay, I ain't know he can even rap like this. I ain't gonna lie. Like, far as studio, I make sure my energy right every time I'm in the studio. So, you know, we got the mood setting lights. I'm in the studio now, actually. So, you know, we got the mood setting lights. We got the good weed. We got girls if we need them. So it's like, I try to make sure that every studio session is like a vibe, so I can get the most out of it. I ain't gonna lie, that tape, I probably remix a lot of those songs with Young Thug. And that's like, he my dog, because I met him through Lil Duke, but it's like, his voice is so crazy. So it's like, that's one of the people I really want to work with, because his voice is ridiculous. Like, the stuff he could do. And then like, I've been around him for days and stuff. So it's like, when you hear him like do that stuff live, it sounds just like it does through the computer. So it's like, he's an engineer's dream. You feel me? So yeah, I would love to work with Thug. He taught me how to punch in the whole way, and not like hands-on teaching me, but it's like, as I'm sitting in the room and he's recording, I see what he's doing, and it's like, that's dope. And that's how you come out with. So, because at first, when Lil Wayne first ever said, I don't write no more, I didn't believe. I'm like, nah, that's bullshit. But when you see the creative process, it's like, it's possible. It's definitely possible. If your vocabulary is like wide enough and stuff, it's possible. Basically, just don't always stick to one thing. And that's what I was doing on those projects, because again, it was just me. So, you know, being like an upcoming artist, looking at all the bigger artists, they were harmonizing. So it's like, I could do that too. So, you know, I'm gonna try to just catch the wave, and then once I start like putting out like real lyrical stuff like the 8 Bands and the Smooth Operators and stuff where I'm actually rapping, I got a better reaction to that, because it's like, people don't do that anymore. So, you know, if you are rapping and it sounds good, they're gonna cling to it more. So that's why like on these like recent songs I've been dropping, you ain't gonna really hear like no tune or no voice enhancement. It's just me, because, you know, I'm getting a better reaction out of that. I mean, well, as far as me just creating a masterpiece 1, masterpiece 2, and Goatmode, is just basically everything that's on my mind, I just say it on the track. So, you know, like whatever I was going through at those times, that's how that pieces of work came through. Because, you know, it's like I'm going through certain shit, certain things happening. So it's like I just put it all in the music.